Hey everyone, welcome to Pokemon VoltWhite version. This is a run of Pokemon White, and I'm going to be playing through with a solo Snivy run. Yes, you heard me right, solo Snivy. So the only Pokemon that I'm going to be using is my starter, so that's going to make it extremely difficult, especially since the game is already significantly more difficult than either black or white. I'm going to be naming myself the best name ever, Carl. But, just to give you an example of how much more difficult this game is than black or white, in the first gym, if you pick Snivy, they have Charmander, Cyndaquil, Torchic, Chimchar, the pig thing, the fire pig thing, I don't remember what it's called, and Pansear, all at level 12, and Pansear at level 14. That's the first gym, and it's a rotation battle. Yeah, not easy. So, something that will be beneficial for early game is that Snivy gets contrary in this game. So I'm going to be using that to the fullest potential, and yeah. So I actually am going to have to do soft reset here if I don't get a Snivy with contrary, because I kind of would like that for this first battle. So I'll just cut to the battle when I have the Snivy that I want, when the battle is starting, so you won't really notice much of a difference. Okay, so everyone's picking their Pokemon. And now Bianca wants us to have a Pokemon battle. But she doesn't think that it'll get all messy, but it will, because that's how things work. And, she sends out her Oshawott, and we send out our Snivy. Okay, so it only took one more after that to get contrary Snivy. Obviously, you can tell since the HP stat changed that this is a different Snivy. And afterwards, because this is a solo run, I don't feel bad about giving it changed IVs and just having the EVs placed where I want them to begin with. So, especially considering the Elite Four in this game, their levels are in the 70s. Granted, they are the low 70s, but still, the Elite Four have Pokemon that start at level 71, and then their stronger Pokemon is at level 73. So that makes things way more difficult than in the standard games. Though I'm going to be very high-leveled for what the other trainers' levels are, considering I am going to be just using one Pokemon. Though there is a point in the game where you are required to have two Pokemon to progress. So, for certain gym leaders, I might be using a secondary Pokemon just for that gym. Like, the first gym, I'm probably going to use the Panpour provided, as well as Snivy. Whoa, lag. Speed up. And he uses Tackle, and it deals a quarter of my health. And I use Tackle, and it deals about a third. Rawr! Snivy used Tackle. Yay! You rose my defense. Good job. Yay! You fainted. Yes, that is a Pokemon battle. Thank you for noticing. Also, you guys might, want to know that a lot of the Pokemon have been changed. For example, Superior gains the Dragon type in addition to being a Grass type, so it has a 4 times weakness to Ice. So that gym is going to be a really difficult one. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to deal with that, but we'll see once we get there. The last 3 gyms are going to be particularly challenging because it's Flying, then Ice, then Dragon, all 3 of which have type advantage over me. Though Dragon, I also have a type advantage over with my own Dragon moves. Aw, Mr. Bianca's dad is mean. So, right now seems like a good time to edit my Snivy. So, gonna save right here. And I'll be back with my modified Snivy. Okay, we are back. And there is the new Snivy. Look at those smaxy stats. And now we're going in to meet Professor Juniper. But, something I'd like to tell you. Well, first off, I have an AR code on that doubles the walking speed of all characters, just to speed up the game. I'm not going to nickname this Snivy, just because I don't feel like it. But, with this AR code on, and using the bike, you can skip certain events in the game. No! No! Ah, damn it! I hate you, Professor Juniper. Oh yay, an iPod. What? It's a Pokedex? Bullshit! But yeah, because of the bike trick and the fact that you get the bike already by this point in the game, I technically, could go further and level up my Snivy where I wouldn't need Panpour for the first gym. Though you can't do something similar with the second gym because you can't pass through people, and those people are in the woods from Team Plasma, you know? Oh shit, I just lost the game. Why are people texting me while I'm supposed to be recording? Even though I don't tell them that, because not very many people know that I do this. But yeah, just watch. See? They completely ignore me. And you can't encounter wild Pokemon. Look at how far you can go. And I'm not gonna go to the trainer battle because, well, that's a trainer battle. But this is how far you can go without battling anyone. Oh yeah, and if you exit town before doing that, look at what happens. Yeah. They're invisible. It's just because of the way the game was programmed. Yay, Minchino used Hound. I wonder if this thing has Technician. It used Leer. Use the Pokeball to catch it, even though I'm not going to be catching anything. Except maybe something to fly with. But that's the extent of it. Because I don't really need any other team members. Pardon me. Yay, Pokeballs! And the scene with Bianca and Sharon here, where Bianca's like, oh my gosh, we should have a competition to see who can catch the most Pokemon. And Sharon's like, no, we have to go find the professor. Oh wait, that sounds interesting. Yeah, that doesn't happen if you skip that. I knew that beforehand, I just don't care, I guess. So yeah. Vine Whip! Now I'm gonna get kinky. Kinky with them female Pokemon. Or male. Whatever. Whatever works, you know. Even though Vine Whip is like 0.5 damage stronger than Tackle. I mean, look at the damage from that. Look at the damage from Tackle. It's nearly identical. Because Vine Whip is a base 35 power move. I always wondered why it had such low PP. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So, we're gonna be walking up to here. Ooh, battling a wild Pokemon, a Lillipup. And this is probably going to be the end of this first segment. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know I am really looking forward to all of the stuff that's going to go on throughout this playthrough. Especially with the difficulty level that this is going to have, because I'm not expecting it to be easy by any means. So, that's going to be it for this part. Oh wait, we have to listen to the extra Senseiver call. Okay. And that's going to be it for this part. See you guys next time on Pokemon Volt White Snivy Solo Run.